Okay, we're at the home of Fit Pro Personal Training School with Gina, and we're going over we just finished our row section, every row on the planet in different variations. Right now I asked her to show me a vertical pull, and this is her setup. This is the way she sets her up. She has two pulleys, a pulley machine. Now I asked her to do a vertical pull that she would perform with a straight bar. And what I want you to do is just freeze at the bottom range for me, Gina. Come all the way down. Okay, hold that position for a while. Now, we don't have a straight bar here at Fit Pro Academy, filming for exercisebay.com, of course. So we had to create one with a wooden dowel just to go over the mechanics of the motion. So what I'm going to ask you is, why did you decide to take this type of hand grip on a straight bar, as far as where your hands are, between the two hands, the distance between your two hands? Versus a little wider. You see a lot of people go a lot wider.
It's more comfortable.
It's more comfortable. Okay. All right. Go through a couple more reps for me. You started to lean back a little. Okay, freeze right there. Freeze right there. Okay, if you look from the side, try not to move. Pull that bar down like where you had it and just get in that perfect posture. Look straight up. Okay, if you see her arms going this way, okay, can we get a back view so you can see the cable and the arm at the same time? Okay, one of the first things you want to do is initiate this pull with a scapula depression, followed by the humerus into the side. And she is doing that. If you look at the humerus, she is doing that. But she has a load that's going this way and a cable that's going up. So what I want to do is make sure every time she lands in that position that this is all one unit. So I'm going to ask you to come back up with the bar again, okay, and start to pull down. And I'm going to tell you when to stop. Right there. Hold it. Get this down a little this way. Right there. That's where I want you to stop. Right there. Just for a second. Just freeze in that position. So now what I'm trying to do is getting the lower part of her arm, part of that cable, to be in direct opposition. Okay, direct opposition. That's what I'm trying to do. Come on up, do a couple reps like that. Slow. Now, do you notice when you're trying to pull the bar to your chest?
Yes.
Okay, you notice that?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what everybody does, by the way. Everybody does that. They pull the bar to the chest. And I'm trying to look at range of motion of the joint, not the bar. So it's not full range of motion of the bar. So as you pull down, I want you to think about this part of your arm being in direct opposition, like if it was a magic marker and I just draw a straight line down, that line never changes. Good, so that would be here, right there. Here's another question for you. Based on your body's posture, here and here, do you think you're doing a little more of a row than a vertical pull? Just because you started to lean back?
Yes.
Okay, so let's relax for a second. First question is, you know, a lot of people put the pulleys too high. Okay, I get it because our setup, we have to have the pulleys a little higher. It doesn't really matter as long as you're not slamming the weight stacks together. Most machines, the weight pulleys are that high. The thing that I really like that you did is that the boom is in front of you. In most machines, the boom is right over your head. Okay, that means in the fibers run on a diagonal. That means you're going to have to automatically lean back. You're going to lean back to your strong position. You did lean back a little bit. You prefer using just the cables rather than the straight bar?
Yeah.
We're going to get into more reasons why and how, the why nots of a straight bar and how to do the straight bar. But for now, I'm going to have to bring this up a little bit because I know you're a lot stronger than this. So I'm going to hand you a weight in each hand. I'm going to ask you to do another vertical pull. Just follow the range of motion you feel most comfortable at. And it is pretty amazing to me that as soon as I hand you two free motion grips, I changed the predictable outcome of a straight bar, and now you're doing it perfectly. Okay, automatically you migrated to your strongest, most efficient position, your optimal position. okay, because I gave you the hand grips. Plus that verbal cueing I gave you to make sure that that's all one line right here. What happens is people pull too far and they drive their hands down, okay, or they drive too far, drive your elbows back. There you go. They try to, because they're trying to get that what? They're trying to get the squeeze, the retraction, the depression, okay. Environment is cool, not bad. I'd probably elevate you just a little. I'm gonna put this Eric's pad underneath you, have you sit back down. Okay, feet out in front of you a little more. Okay, a little more base of support here. Okay, the environment that Gina picked obviously is more of a hypertrophy environment. We really want to gain some muscle. We have her in a fixed environment here. No roller pads on her feet, obviously. That's another level of hypertrophy. Right now, this is functional training, functional hypertrophy. How do we gain a little muscle and also move freely through a range of motion with no dictation or predictable outcome? Go through the motion for me. Straight up as far as you can. I want you to hold that position. Gina, without bending your elbows, can you depress your shoulder blades for me? Okay, you bent the elbow just a little. Relax. Just keep your arms straight as possible. And just give me a little bit of scapular depression. There you go. Try to keep your arms straight as I cue you through this. Keep your arms straight as possible. Really good grip. Lean back just slightly. Depress your shoulder blades. Let them up. Depress your shoulder blades. Let them up. Depress. Hold that depression. Drive your elbows into my fists along your side. Hold that position right there. As you hold that position, can you elevate your sternum for me? Good. Elevate your sternum for me. While you keep your sternum elevated without arching your back too much, your feet flat on the ground, can you just give me a level of 1 to 10, maybe a 5? Press your elbows into the palms of my hand. Press them right in there. Press them right in there. Okay, full scapular depression. Free motion environment, not dictated through a bar. You have the ability to drive your elbows down and depress your shoulder blades. You're going to release those shoulder blades as your arms go up into extension. Fully extend. Drive your shoulder blades down, depress. Drive your elbows into my hand. Hold. Hold that position. Hold that position. Okay, I'm just going to have you bring this up just a little this way. Get a better grip for me. Good. Elevate the sternum. Give me 1 rep on your own. Slow. Breathe in. Depress. Down and in. Hold. Right there. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.